guys, Team Raptor here, bringing you episode 10 of Show and Tell, the show in which we tell of our greatest triumphs
and our worst failures
of the battlefield. We are back. We've been out of the business for like 2 months now because my hard drive broke mysteriously, and so
They probably took it apart trying to add something.
actually I got frustrated with it and I hit it, and so
you do know why.
now we are making videos again, so stay tuned. We'll have show and tell and gameplay. We have lots of safety wolf footage, so be ready for that. We got some reviews to do and a whole bunch of great crap for you guys. Alright, so
I'll start us off.
alright.
I don't have a story.
Okay, well... Okay, I'll start off with my gun. I'm just gonna show y'all my gun if y'all actually watch this show consistently.
They don't.
Like, this is my gun. This is my gun that I'm building. It's pretty much done. I just need a Ep.10 and then a T1, and they're both gonna be in dark earth. And I might paint the stock dark earth, and I also might do a dusty paint job, but probably the dusty paint job will not come in a while. But other than that, my actual story. My story is a safety wolf. I'm trying to think of which one I should tell. Okay, I'll tell the one of my bad experience with the ref. And we're gonna have gameplay of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put gameplay of it so you can see. But so this was one of the games when we weren't when we were there. There was a massive group of people, probably about 50 people, would y'all say? And then so, like during lunch, we went to Subway, and then so a bunch of other people stayed there and just played. And so it got separated into two groups, the ones that took a lunch break and the ones who didn't take a very long lunch break or didn't take one at all. And so like, we were in the one that took a lunch break because we took a lunch break. And then so the group that didn't take a lunch break, like played a bunch of games, and then so our group played a game after them, and so it was a lot smaller of a game, and it was just in the courtyard at Safety Wolf, and so it was like, I moved up to this building. No one's gonna understand this story unless they've been there, but if you've been there, you'll understand. But I moved up to like the courtyard if you're coming out of the safe zone. And here's the courtyard, so like, here's the safe zone, you come out, and here's the courtyard, here's the hotel. And so there's a building right here, and so I moved up right here, and I was just killing them all from the side, because most of the other team that we were playing were pretty bad.
Because they spawned over here.
Yeah. And then so, I was just killing people I never even really got shot at all, I don't think, until like, toward the end, when the ref had already started walking over to me. And even then, I still never got even close to being shot. And so the ref comes up to me and he's like, "Ref on field." It was the kind of crazy one with the really long hair. Yeah, you'll see him in the video if we do post it.
I'll put a link to the video on this video once we upload that video.
I'm gonna interject.
I'll put it somewhere.
And then so I'm like killing people. I probably killed like maybe 10 people. I killed a good bit.
I don't know.
No,
I'm
I would
just focusing
say-
on not getting shot in the
I
back.
would
But y'all watched
say
the
he
video.
killed about 20, 30.
I probably killed about 10 people.
20.
And then
Three.
so the ref like walked up to me. He said, "Hey, you need to make sure you're calling your hits. Were you hit? Yes or no?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Okay, well, I got a guy that says he saw you flinch." And I said, "Okay." Like I kind of like did an okay, like ask him like, does that mean anything? If some dude just says he saw me
Okay.
flinch.
Like Caleb Shepard's an expert
Yeah.
at saying that.
Okay, and then but he said, "All right, just make sure you're calling your hits." I said, "Why? Did I get hit? Like, did you see me get hit?" And he said, "No, we just had that guy." And I was like, "Okay." And then so I just stayed there the rest of the game. Never got hit. Probably killed like 5 more people. Probably like 4 more people after that.
Stupid.
And then like afterward, it like turned into like a huge ordeal. Like the ref like pulled me aside and he like took me up there and talked to the other. There's one ref at Safety Wolf that actually likes airsoft more than the other
Alright, I'll give you
paintball.
color.
Yeah. And he's like the taller one with the beard. He's a lot more chilled than the other ones. Doesn't really talk much. I would tell you he's a smoker, but like everyone there is a smoker, so doesn't clear it up. But he wears all black, and he was like, the crazy ref with the ponytail was like kind of mad at me. He was like, "Yeah, I have 3 confirmed people that said they saw you flinch and you got hit."
You can tell in the video, it doesn't flinch. It's just constant, normal motion.
I never flinch. You can see
And
it for yourself.
and you never hear him get shot either.
And then so like I was like, okay, well I mean if they really think to hit me, they can talk to me because I just don't think I got hit. Like I just didn't get hit. And then so the actual chill ref was like, yeah, dude, this isn't even really a warning. This is just trying to call you in here to make it look like we're talking to you to smooth over those guys. And so yeah, that was basically it. Nothing else happened. From that point on, I didn't want to get like on the bad side of all the people there. So if like it was close, even if I didn't get hit, I would just call
Which
it
is dumb.
for the rest of the day.
And then when the main guy that accused him of it, as he was walking off the field, this one guy was like, "You need a hug," and then that guy he just made this
He
huge
freaked out.
thing and like calling him out and everything, and then
But anyways, that was my story. We'll move on to y'all's story if you have one.
I'll show you my gun.
Me and Capture both gotten new guns recently.
So did I.
No, you didn't.
I got new parts, new gun.
I finally got a gun to use just all the time. Won't mess up.
Me
Excuse
too.
me. Got a VFC Scar L.
Not me.
Love this gun. I don't plan on doing any internal upgrades for a while,
Good.
but yeah, so
Maybe a barrel.
yeah, if anything, it'll be a barrel upgrade.
Just really opening up the heater box.
And the one thing that does suck is that I've just messed around pulling back the bolt. That the bolt catch stopped working unless I specifically hold the bolt forward. The bolt catch forward, then it'll stay, but it won't just.
That really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because when I pull it back to adjust the hop up, my hand hits the bolt catch anyways. So that's pretty much it. So that's my gun. I love it.
That gun has a surprising rate of fire with a 9.6. When I first shot it with a 9.6, it was really fast.
Where's the battery go?
Stock.
That's probably the one complaint too.
Yeah, it's like terrible battery
Tell
space.
them, not me.
There's terrible battery space, but it's worth it.
My only complaint with my gun is that I wanted to put an MOE stock on there because, as you can see, I just have a ton of Magpul stuff. I really like Magpul stuff. And so I have like all this Magpul stuff, and I want to get the MOE stock. I have an MOE stock actually, and I wanted to put it on, but that stock is weird. It has like the KWA wiring in the buffer tube is really, it's like really. And it's spiraled. It's spiraled in there, so it's really hard to fit a buffer tube battery. So then, anyway, I was gonna drill a hole in my MOE stock and put an external battery case. But there's like a fuse that I don't know how to get out in the stock. So maybe it's just a simple fix, but I don't know. I like that stock, and I'll just leave it. And what's your story? Yeah, anything specifically happened to you at Safety Wolf? And y'all were against us all the time. You can tell that how they would like not put it on the same team. Even though Safety Wolf is a good, like it's enjoyable. It's just like they try to ruin the field. Like the field is by far the best we play at. Caleb, do you want to elaborate?
They wouldn't join my team. They had a chance and they wouldn't do it. They wanted to play against me.
It would have been obvious that we deliberately took off our green armbands to go to the other side.
Well, they
I'll
suck.
tell
They
the
deserved
story
it.
and be the one that talks the whole.
Nope, because you'll tell it the wrong
I
way.
tell it the right way. I'll tell exactly how it happened.
No, you'll budge it up. Make y'all look like
I'll
heroes.
tell it exactly.
They
how-
just liked beating me. They hate me. That's why I misbehave.
Dude, tell
in
them what
videos.
happened. Then. Tell them what happened.
That's why I misbehave in these videos. But no more. I will have more self-respect for myself
Tell them what happened.
and people like me.
I'll
The
tell
thing
them.
that happened was the dudes at Safety Wolf are idiots sometimes. Like, they're just, they are just stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just dumb. Like, like people come with their team, like we drive like an hour and 15 minutes to go play to a field. We're wasting our gas. We're actually paying them to be idiots, I guess, because we're paying them to do whatever the crap they do to try to ruin every day we play. And so we go there, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna line you up and just number you off, because that's cool." And so they're like, so they just number us off, and we all get separated. There's 3 of us, so 2 have to be against them. And of course, the dudes with the new guns get on the team and all the good people, and so they kill us, even though we outnumber them like 40-20. They still beat us every time. They just kill us.
Destroy them.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
No,
myth.
they didn't destroy
That's
us.
the biggest myth in airsoft. When they even teams out by numbers, that does not matter. Like, yeah, maybe
Yeah,
if it's
and
like
so
2-1.
and so it's 40-20, and they're beating us. So they take some of our players and give them to them. They're idiots. At that time, they're not idiots, but they were just idiots right then, and they were stupid right then. Sorry, that's just facts. And so I'm like, hey, I travel with my team a long way. Can I go over there? And he's like, no, man, I'm trying to even out the teams right now. If I can get you over there, I will. And so he goes to the end of the line and just like starts putting people on the other team. Doesn't put me over there, even though I just told him my team's over there. And I just drove a long way.
Yeah.
Freaking idiot! Like, you're stupid.
Then they kept saying that we could get with our teams once they did the
one
next
more game. One more game.
Yeah, and then the very
We never even got with our full team. Like, we came with 2 other people. We
The
never even got with
the
them.
last game.
The last game.
elimination.
When I
Single
got
elimination.
separated and I went with.
And even
all
in that
the other
game,
guys.
Aaron just decided to join up with the cool kids.
The biggest myth of airsoft is when they always try to even the teams out with by numbers, but it's like
You already said that.
I know, but then you went like super loud.
Oh, okay. So you edited
and
that one
then
out.
and then so like, and then. Go on. Okay, I'm starting over. The biggest myth about
This
airsoft.
is Rap Chat. We're coming back to you. This is where we talk about battlefield and trying.
The biggest myth about airsoft is when they try to even the teams out by numbers, because even if you have like a lot of people, if the other guys are just experienced and have better guns, they're just gonna slaughter you. So that's what happened in the case we were just talking about.
And in that game
Before
where
we had to edit out a bunch of that.
What did you edit out?
A rant.
What? How I said? No, I'm just kidding.
And then in the game where he got accused of not calling his hits, there's a bunch of us out here, and he's like, see, multicam versus everyone else, and so it's like all of these decked out, all of us versus like these just ragtag guys.
That rented guns.
We all know how that
In
goes.
the first game, we beat.
I don't think we lost a single
I
guy.
didn't even
Like,
fire
2
like
minutes.
4 shots.
it was like
We were over.
30 against 30, and we didn't lose a single guy.
I took out like 4 of them.
I fired like 5 shots.
They're idiots.